This is the way a raised response should look, but notice how it says acceptable? So what makes it acceptable instead of good or excellent? Before answering that question, let me go over some key details about the process of teaching the raised strategy for the first time to a new group of students. I like to use easy texts that still have some meaning to them. I found out that trying to teach a difficult concept with a difficult text only leads to confusion and frustration. Three texts I use are three vignettes from the novel The House on Mango Street, the one titled The House on Mango Street, My Name, and Four Skinny Trees. The one I use to model the race strategy is Four Skinny Trees. The one I use to have students write using race is My Name. I have them answer the question, how does Esperanza's name affect her? In this video, we're focusing on modeling a response though. So here we have once again the acceptable race response. Here's what makes it acceptable. It has the key components I'm looking for: a proper restatement, an acceptable answer, transition leading to a citation, the citation is relevant, and it has twice as much explanation as compared to citation, so it uses a 2-to-1 ratio of explanation versus citation, which I encourage. It also has the word because within the explanation, which I require students to have. It also follows proper writing conventions. The reason it's acceptable and not good or extraordinary is because I see this type of writing as a scaffold and not as an end in and of itself. It's very helpful for students who struggle with writing. It's very effective for demonstrating knowledge related to reading concepts such as main idea, theme, symbolism, and other concepts. But ultimately, as a piece of writing, it sounds quite formulaic, and students need to learn to go beyond this writing style once they are ready. Here's what I would consider a good or excellent response. This response has what I like to refer to as embedded quotes. That is, quotes that are seamlessly integrated into the response, including into the explanation part of the race strategy, so that not only do we have more relevant evidence cited, but we also have an elegant writing style that high schools and colleges expect, instead of the choppy race responses we get when we just follow the formula, such as we did in this example. For this response, my students would still get a 10 out of 10 based on the rubric I use, but I make a big deal, especially in honors classes, that this is not the way they should be writing at their age. I like to explain it this way. I'll be happy if students can do this type of response, but if they can do this other type of response, then I'll be proud.